Flashpoint at dawn, Philippine Navy stands firm in a tense West Philippine Sea showdown, where every sunrise brings new uncertainty and resolve. It's Christmas morning, 2025. The BRP Sierra Madre, rusting but unyielding on Ayungin Shoal, stands as a living symbol of Philippine sovereignty, a lone sentinel in contested waters, its battered hull a testament to years of quiet defiance. Filipino Marines, isolated and vigilant, begin their day not with celebration, but with eyes fixed on the horizon, alert to every movement, every shadow that might signal a new threat. Their mission is simple, yet profound: hold the line, no matter the odds, no matter the cost. A Philippine Coast Guard vessel, the BRP Gabriela Silang, braves the waves for a crucial resupply run, carrying not just food and water, but hope, morale, and a reminder that those on the shoal are not forgotten. But the horizon is crowded and tense. Chinese Coast Guard ships loom large, enforcing Beijing's disputed 9-dash line, their presence a constant reminder of the stakes. The Filipino crew steels itself, knowing that every move, every gesture is watched not only by their adversaries, but by the world beyond these waters. This is not a battle of firepower, but of resolve and endurance, a test of willpower in the face of overwhelming pressure. As the sun rises higher, the gap between ships narrows, tension thickening with every nautical mile closed. The radio crackles to life, stern warnings from the Chinese, demanding the Philippine vessel turn back, their voices echoing across the waves. The Filipino captain responds with calm determination, asserting their peaceful, lawful mission, refusing to be intimidated or provoked. This daily ritual, challenge and response, defines life on this maritime front line, where every day is a new test of patience and principle. The world watches closely as a small nation stands up to a superpower, its struggle broadcast on screens and headlines across the globe. The line is drawn, not in sand, but in the ever-shifting, contested waters of the West Philippine Sea, a boundary defined by courage and conviction. The crew's courage is measured not in weapons, but in their refusal to yield, their unity in the face of adversity, and their unwavering belief in their cause. On this front line, sovereignty is defended one day at a time, with every sunrise marking another victory of spirit and resolve. The mission to resupply the BRP Sierra Madre is a perilous gauntlet, fraught with danger at every turn. Each journey is a test of skill, courage, and unwavering resolve, as the crew prepares for what lies ahead. As the BRP Gabriela Silang advances into contested waters, Chinese Coast Guard ships move swiftly to block its path, forming an imposing wall at sea. The tension is palpable, with every maneuver watched closely by both sides. The Filipino captain must navigate this blockade with absolute precision. One wrong move could spark an international crisis, or worse, put the entire crew in jeopardy. Every decision is critical, every second counts. Suddenly, powerful water cannons erupt, blasting the Philippine vessel and shaking it violently. The force of the water is overwhelming, drenching the deck and threatening to push the ship off course. The crew braces against the onslaught, gripping the rails and holding steady. They've faced this before, and their determination only grows stronger with each encounter. The Chinese ships swerve dangerously close, their massive hulls looming over the Philippine vessel, trying to intimidate and force a retreat. The risk of collision is real and the tension on board is electric, but the Filipino sailors press on, united by duty and loyalty to their comrades stationed on the Sierra Madre. Their mission is clear, and their resolve is unbreakable. Supplies and hope are at stake. Food, water, medicine, and messages from home. For those aboard the Sierra Madre, these deliveries are a lifeline, a reminder that they are not forgotten. Despite the blockade, the crew finds a way through, using skill, teamwork, and courage to get close enough for smaller boats to finish the mission. Every maneuver is a calculated risk, but they refuse to turn back. The vessel is battered, the crew exhausted, but the mission succeeds. Relief washes over the sailors as they rest, knowing their efforts have made a difference. Each run is a test of nerve and resolve, pushing the limits of endurance and bravery. The faces of the crew tell the story, determined, focused, and unyielding. The world sees the confrontation unfold, cameras capturing every tense moment, but the real victory lies in the crew's unyielding spirit and their commitment to their mission. They know the next mission will be just as dangerous, if not more so. Yet, there is no hesitation as they prepare to set out again. Again and again they return to the sea, undeterred by the risks. Their courage is unwavering, their sense of duty unshaken. Their defiance is a message to the world: the Philippines will not be intimidated. The flag flies high, a symbol of resilience and national pride. The struggle continues, one resupply at a time. Each mission is a testament to the enduring spirit of those who serve, and the hope that sustains them in the face of adversity. The courage of Filipino sailors is extraordinary. Every day they face the vast, unpredictable sea and the looming presence of foreign vessels with unwavering resolve. Outmatched in size and firepower, they rely on discipline, training, and each other. Their unity and teamwork become their greatest strengths, allowing them to stand tall even when the odds seem insurmountable. Calm under pressure, they document every act of harassment, turning cameras into weapons, truth into ammunition. Each recording is a testament to their vigilance, a silent protest against intimidation. The psychological strain is immense: constant threats, isolation, and the weight of representing a nation. Long hours at sea, far from family, test their mental and emotional endurance. Yet they find strength in camaraderie and shared purpose. Bonds forged in adversity become unbreakable, and every gesture of support reminds them they are never alone. Songs, stories, and laughter help them endure. These moments of joy, no matter how brief, are lifelines that keep their spirits afloat amid the tension. Their mission is more than defense. It's a stand for sovereignty and dignity. Every patrol is a declaration that the Philippines will not be intimidated or silenced. The world sees dramatic confrontations, but the real story is in the quiet resolve, a steady hand on the wheel, a calm voice on the radio, and the silent determination that guides every action. This is the unyielding Filipino spirit. It is a spirit forged by history, strengthened by adversity, and carried forward by every sailor who stands guard at sea. Water cannons and blockades cannot extinguish it. No matter the force they face, their resolve only grows stronger. This is our sea, they say, and we will not be driven from it. Their voices echo across the waves, a promise to their people and to the world. Their bravery inspires hope far beyond these waters. Families, children, and communities draw courage from their example, uniting the nation in pride and determination. Each day, they prove that courage is not about size, but about standing firm. Their presence is a daily reminder that true strength lies in conviction. The front line is not just a place, it's a state of mind. It lives in every Filipino who refuses to back down, on land or at sea. The Filipino spirit endures, unbroken. Through every challenge, it shines brighter, inspiring generations to come. Their message, clear and unwavering: we will not yield. The sea is their home, and their spirit is its strongest current. Life for the Philippine Coast Guard in the West Philippine Sea is a constant high-wire act. Long deployments, relentless tension, and the ever-present threat of confrontation take a heavy toll. Sleep is scarce. The sense of being watched is constant. These sailors carry the hopes of millions, knowing a single mistake could have national consequences. Isolation from family deepens the strain, but camaraderie on board becomes a lifeline. Despite the pressure, morale remains high, fueled by patriotism and shared purpose. Their patrols are more than duty. They are a statement of national resolve. They are the guardians of the sea, bearing the scars of this front line with quiet dignity. The West Philippine Sea is the economic lifeblood for countless Filipino coastal communities. For generations, fishermen have depended on these waters for food and income, but China's aggressive patrols have upended this way of life. Fishermen face harassment, confiscated catches, and shrinking fishing grounds. Incomes have plummeted, poverty deepens, and families struggle to survive. The fight is not just for fish, but for dignity and heritage. Denied access to ancestral waters, their way of life is under siege. The human cost of this conflict is measured in empty nets and shattered dreams. The Philippines' legal claim in the West Philippine Sea is clear and internationally recognized. In 2016, the Permanent Court of Arbitration ruled in favor of the Philippines, rejecting China's 9-dash line. The ruling affirmed Philippine rights over its exclusive economic zone. But China dismissed the decision, intensifying its presence and harassment. The world's shipping lanes run through these contested waters. This is about more than fish or oil. The Philippines' legal victory is a rallying point for international support. Many nations back the ruling, seeing it as a test of whether rules or might will govern the seas. Yet enforcement remains elusive. The standoff raises a fundamental question: can international law stand against power? The answer will shape the future of the Indo-Pacific. Philippine policy on the West Philippine Sea has shifted with each administration. Aquino challenged China through law. Duterte sought closer ties with Beijing, downplaying the legal win. Now President Marcos has taken a firmer stance, affirming the arbitral ruling and condemning Chinese aggression. Transparency and publicizing incidents have rallied domestic and international support. The revitalized alliance with the U.S. is key. Joint exercises and patrols send a strong message to Beijing. The Philippines is also building ties with Japan, Australia, Vietnam, and India. This network of partners aims to uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific. The strategy: combined domestic resolve, strong alliances, and regional diplomacy. The goal: defend sovereignty and maintain peace. The stakes have never been higher. The West Philippine Sea's story is best told by its fisherman. Roberto from Zambales recalls when Scarborough Shoal was a shared haven. Now he's chased away by Chinese ships. These fishermen are not just victims, they're activists, documenting encounters and sharing their stories. Groups like Pamalakaya lead protests and civilian resupply missions, asserting their rights. Maria, a fish vendor in Palawan, worries about her husband at sea and the shrinking catch. Yet pride and patriotism run deep. The sea is our life, a gift no one can take. Their stories ground legal battles in human reality. The fight is for livelihood, culture, and dignity. These fishermen are unlikely heroes in a national struggle. Their voices remind us what's truly at stake. The environmental toll of this conflict is devastating. China's island building has destroyed ancient coral reefs and fish habitats. The 2016 tribunal found China had caused severe harm to the marine ecosystem, threatening livelihoods. Yet, a unified Filipino stance is emerging. From sailors to fishermen, diplomats to citizens, this is not about seeking conflict, but justice. The 2016 ruling offers a peaceful path forward, if the world upholds it. The vision: a West Philippine Sea of peace, sustainable resources, and free navigation. The hope: justice over might, law over force. As the sun sets on Christmas Day, the BRP Sierra Madre stands as a beacon of defiance. The struggle is far from over, but Filipino resolve burns brighter than ever. The fight for sovereignty, dignity, and the future continues, undaunted.